Noon at 4:30. A lot of people wondering right now, why do they deal with a reoccurrence of COVID? We've been hearing about this. Last night, in fact, we learned Late Show host Stephen Colbert was currently isolating after his COVID symptoms returned. He recently dealt with the virus as well. So here with us this afternoon to talk more about why some people may see a rebound in cases is Dr. Ulysses Wu, the chief epidemiologist from Hartford Healthcare. Dr. Wu, good to see you. Thanks for being here again.
Thank you for having me.
How common is this? Is this something you're actually seeing a lot right now?
I don't think it's that common, but certainly it has been reported anecdotally. So there have been stories of people that, as you alluded to with Stephen Colbert, that people get symptoms after they have finished their course of COVID. Typically happens 4 to 5 days, maybe after they have finished at that time. But it's not common, as a lot of people who have gotten the drug Paxlovid have actually gone on to do well.
So a lot of people tend to think, and you've probably heard this a lot, if they've overcome COVID, that they're safe now. They're good. I'm good for months or whatever. But then this happens. Is this a different strain, do you think, or maybe the same one that just was never really gone in our body?
It is almost definitely believed to be that it is still the same one. And the thought is that because the drug is effective, what it does is it doesn't allow your body to mount an immune response. And so remember, if you think about COVID, you were still really contagious for up to 10 days. And let's say you take the drug on day 2, and then maybe you finish by day 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those 5 days, that really you could still be contagious, and the virus will actually, that's what allows the virus to rebound, is because the drug works well and your immune system doesn't have actually time to really deal with a new novel pathogen in your body and doesn't form the appropriate immune response. That's the thought right now.
You had mentioned a moment ago Paxlovid, which is that regimen of pills, right, over 5 days that a lot of people get within a diagnosis of COVID. We do not know if Stephen Colbert had taken this pill, but just generally speaking, do you see people, you were just saying, who have taken the pill who are then dealing with COVID again?
Yeah, it's really uncommon. So we have not been seeing a lot of it. A lot of it has been anecdotal. And I'm not sure I answered your previous question, but it is not believed to be a different strain, a new infection, a reinfection. It is believed to be the remnants of the old infection that that unfortunately may have broken through.
I guess when you hear about this, and Stephen Colbert alluded to this online and on his show after he had COVID, being thankful that he was vaccinated and that there are these various treatments out there. Again, you would encourage folks, get the vaccine and get boosted if they qualify, right? Because we have not seen a huge response of people who qualify for that booster get it.
Yes, I would recommend, especially with rising numbers and a lot of these subvariants that are arising from other parts of the world as well as within our country alone, that the best way to treat COVID is to not get COVID. And the best way to not get COVID right now is, besides isolating yourself, is really through vaccination. And if you do get COVID while you are vaccinated, while you are boosted, that is actually still by far the best medicine, even better than the Paxlovids, the Molnupiravirs, the monoclonal antibodies. The vaccination itself is the first line of defense. So yes, I would encourage that for everybody.
All right, Dr. Ulysses Wu, always good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us again this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.